Hey, you guys. So I am going to leave a link below. Sister Betty shared this with me. It's a link to a very good website. It's called Vaxter.com. And I was looking at it and it was saying why China, it was talking about 5G, and it was talking about why China seemed to be hit so hard, basically. And they talked about how Wuhan was a pilot city for the Made in China 2025 plan, and how it was to become the world's Internet of Things mecca. Okay, it says a 5G smart city that would connect homes, offices, hospitals, factories, and autonomous vehicles via a digital fabric. Um, it says Wuhan was a hotspot for wireless technology. It talks about uh, a new type of pneumonia that was showing up in the area hospitals, and how the pandemic erupted out of control. Okay. Um, Very interesting article. And I remember smart cities. I feel like California, I don't know what you call it, but I feel like California was supposed to be like, the name escapes me, but there was supposed to be like this new introduced, like, smart city there. This article is very long, and I do not have my glasses. Okay, I can barely see this thing. I should have had it on my tablet, and I should have had my glasses, my reading glasses. You guys, okay. So speaking of that, they fired my mom's husband from his job. I was just talking about how he worked at a plant, okay? And I was trying to wait until my mom told me what the story was. She told me what the story was today. And he got fired on the same day that I put that 5G video out, you guys. So I was just like highly suspicious. With her telling me the story, I could see how he got fired just because of his personality, okay? But I just thought, unbelievable. Okay, you guys? When I get the name of the company, I'm going to do some research and I'll share whatever I can with you. Or when I talk to him personally, I'll get some more details about the technology and what they do there since he's no longer working there. Also, I remember her telling me a while back that that company is owned by a German family. Okay. One more thing, I will leave below an article about Fauci. I don't think I posted it in my community. I think I did. How he sits on the board of committee for the Bill Gates and Melinda Foundation. Surprising, huh? Him and what's her name? Bricks. They both apparently benefit from there being a vaccine agenda pushed, okay? I don't have it pulled up here, but the article takes you right to the Bill Gates and Melinda Foundation, and you will see that Dr. Fauci is on the board, okay? Um, there is all one thing. Is all everybody's tied together, okay? Um, here's a person on that's been slandering. I can't. I just y'all people. They just. I can't, man. I can't. Um, I just been. I just gonna copy the link. It's in the Washington Times, and it came out on April 8th, and it has highlighted words and areas where you can click to see who's on the on these boards. The CDC is privately owned, if you don't know, and I told you guys I shared with you how the CDC client that I had, she shared to me that basically the CDC doesn't care about us. They only are worried about getting numbers, and we know that all of these diseases have patents, so it's like either they're releasing them and putting them in vaccines or whatever, and they are, I mean, it's a one-way situation for them. They create the disease and then create the vaccine. They get paid for the hospital visits and the testing, and then it all goes back. It's a money trail. This lady was the most. She said it's all about gathering numbers and statistics. That's what she told me. She said they don't care about us. She was the most tense person I've ever seen in my entire life. The second most. Okay. Also, one more thing, they are trying to. I had some. If you guys remember, I put out a dream about my next appointment being immortality, and the lady at the front desk, I was supposed to have my angiogram. I went in the dream, and I came out, and the lady wanted to schedule me a dental and a massage, and the price of it, the meaning of it meant immortality in the Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, okay? And so I had an appointment coming up, then all this hit, so they pushed it back to April 20th, okay, in real life. That's coming up, so they have pushed it back again. Or actually, they haven't even scheduled it yet because she wanted me to be tested. She said, well, this is what we can do. We can still take you in while we have a small number of people that can come in and get your angiogram and da 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 da. But there would be, you would have to come in and get tested for COVID. You would have to strictly quarantine for 7 days. I mean, when she said strictly, she meant like no kids. I told her that's not going to happen. I'm not moving my children out of my house, okay? Just for me to strictly quarantine for 7 days, okay? And then I would have to take my temperature 2 times a day for those 7 days also. And so that was the option for them to go ahead and go forward with the procedure. I feel like they would have had to reschedule it anyway, a couple more days out from the 20th for me to be able to do the 7 day quarantine. But also, she said, but there's another option for those of you like myself who are relatively healthy, and it could be pushed back. So everything's is being pushed back, pushed back, pushed back, pushed back because they're waiting for the go ahead to be able to do all these elective surgeries and procedures. Okay, I don't see that happening anytime soon. I just don't. So therefore, for real, the Lord's telling me that I'm okay. I continue to take my medication. I do monitor my blood pressure. I haven't done that in about a week, but I do monitor my blood pressure at home. I just went to go pick up my prescription, and I believe in God to keep me until we go home. They're not going to keep me in the hospital and have some false positive test that I'm uh, uh, positive for COVID and keep me there. And I can't come back home when all I want to go do is get to to do some type of pre-op screening. Okay, I'm not taking the test. I'm not taking it. You know, I'm not. I'm not gonna give them that opportunity. So I told her flat out, don't ask me. I'm not doing it. She said, I understand, and I was trying to minister to her too, because she seemed to be frustrated. Um, she just seemed to be frustrated, and she just seemed to be frustrated. Okay, something else about our conversation. So I just, I just told her, don't worry and don't be scared. Don't be fearful. Okay. Just wanted to tell y'all what happened on the past couple days. I think I spoke to her on yesterday. My days are getting blurry. I'm not sleeping well. I am sleeping, but I'm not. It's just I feel like something's about to happen, and I simultaneously I know that we're going home also. So it's not so much an anxiousness, but it's just like my brain's constantly going, and I'm seeing so much things come to pass. It's just unimaginable, and we should all be encouraging one another as we see the day approaching, because it is approaching, as Bible prophecy is just leaping off the pages at a breakneck speed. Okay, God bless y'all. Maybe I'll come back and talk with you. I'll leave those links below. Okay, and you guys check them out for yourself. Very interesting information about the tie between Wuhan and the different symptoms, and um, COVID. All right.